Hi everyone, this is Nathan, and today's video this is my Uncle Dan gonna tell you a train story of when he was on Amtrak.
When I was your age, Nathan, 18, I had taken a trip to Florida, and I was living there for a few months, and I was ready to come back home to Pennsylvania, but I didn't have enough money to fly on a plane, and I didn't own a car. So I looked around as what the least expensive way to get home would be, and I found that an Amtrak train could get me from Orlando, Florida to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania for $119, which was less than half of what it was going to cost to fly. And so I bought a ticket, and the train left on a Tuesday morning, about 7 o'clock in the morning, and I was really excited. I thought it would be really quite an adventure to ride a train that far from Florida all the way to Pennsylvania, about 900 miles. And I was surprised by a few things on my trip. One of the things that surprised me was how slow train travel is. The train stopped in almost every single town between Orlando and Pittsburgh, which was a lot of towns. I was also expecting to see a lot of really interesting things, but as I found out, trains tend to travel in places where people don't go a whole lot. So I saw a lot of the back sides of buildings, and we went through some neighborhoods and towns, and I got to see a lot of graffiti art, but I didn't see too many really spectacular sights as I was expecting. The other thing that I noticed was that the train had a rhythm to it where it would rock back and forth. The whole time for 3 days of being on the train, it rocked back and forth whenever we were moving. And so when I got to Pittsburgh, it took me about a day and a half to stop rocking back and forth. But it was a great trip. It got me home safely. I was happy to be home, and I would love to ride a train again at some point. Maybe someday I can take Janet on the train to Calgary, Canada. I've heard that that's a great train ride, so we hope to do that someday.
That's it for today's, are you keep going?
Yeah, that's great. Thanks for having me, Nathan. I appreciate it.
That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and check me on Instagram, Facebook, and Patreon. Thanks guys, bye.